Right, today I'm going to show you another strategy from the Unit 2 Bridges 5th grade math on how to add and subtract fractions. And this time we're going to use the ratio table in order to add and subtract fractions. So I have 2/5 plus 1/4. So first I'm going to make my ratio tables. I have to make 2 of them in order to find the common denominator. So if I start with 2/5, what am I going to do next? Well, if I multiply the bottom by 2, then I would multiply the top by 2. So 5 times 2 equals 10, and 2 times 2 equals 4. So now I have 4/10, 2/5 and 4/10. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to multiply it by 2 again, and I would get 20. So whatever I do the bottom, I have to do to the top. So 4 times 2 is now 8. So now I have 8/20. 2/5, 4/10, and 8/20. All of them which are equivalent fractions. So now I'm going to work with the top one to see if I can find a number at the bottom in the denominator, so there's a common denominator. Looking at 1/4, so I'm going to try and jump first. I'm going to go times 2. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So now I have 2/8. Now from there, well, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take 4 plus 8, and it will equal 12. So I'm going to add these two together. So if I add those two together, I have to add the top two together. So now I have 4 plus 8 is 12, and 1 plus 2 is 3. Now as I'm looking at it, I kind of see a pattern. 4, 8, 12. So my next one, I can assume, would probably, we're counting by 4, so it would be 16. And I know that 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, so 4 times 4 would equal 16. If I catch the pattern, I don't have to do stuff to the bottom and to the top. Instead, I can just find the pattern and keep going. So I'm going to do that. So 4 times 4 is 16, so my next one would be 4 times 5, which would equal 20. Well, now I have 8/20 and 5/20. So I have common denominators